what's your impression on the Shenzhen's development in terms of the social and economics?
First of all, let me say I am Živadin Jovanović, former Minister of Foreign Affairs of Federal Republic of Yugoslavia. I have been involved many years in developing Yugoslav-Chinese relationship, and they have a very long and very positive tradition. Today we are developing and improving strategic relations between Serbia and China, and we are especially cooperating on the realization of the project Silk Road. Belt and Road project is seen as historic global project which involves many countries, many continents and many regions. And I think that, let's say, connectivity, that excludes confrontation, that excludes conflicts, but includes solidarity, understanding, and mutual benefit. I am the first time in my life in Šenžen city and municipality, and although I have been many times in China, I didn't have opportunity of visiting Šenžen. Šenžen, as far as I could see these 2 days, is an impressive city. It is so much inspiring for the rest of the world how you can progress in economy, in social and cultural life, how you can improve connectivity with the rest of the world if you have a proper policy. For me, Shenzhen city is a symbol of connectivity with the rest of the world. And although the history of Shenzhen is not extremely long, it has lived a very intensive, very brilliant development. I think that the city symbolizes also a modernization, openness to the other countries, other regions, and I am bringing back to my home the most impressive picture of Shenzhen, symbolizing the capacity of China being the most dynamic economy in the world.
Yes, common sense like Shenzhen is somewhat stands out from other Chinese cities because it's economic development. Compared to the cities you've visited before in other Chinese cities, and you also talk about some of your impression on Shenzhen.
Well,
what are the differences and why could Shenzhen stand out?
Shenzhen has all the best of the rest of the Chinese cities and only in huge proportions. Here in one place we can see all aspects of modern China. In one place we can see this dynamic development, and in one place we can see the whole strategy of China being open to the rest of the world, offering itself as a real partner equal to the others, partner which is basing own policy on mutual benefit and not of short-term effects. So perhaps other cities like Xiamen, which I visited, and Shanghai also have a dynamic economy, but this is too intense. Too many positive aspects of economy and society and culture and foreign partnership in one municipality. And I think Shenzhen can be proclaimed as a world city for symbolizing progress for everybody, shared values, not only in economy, but in social, cultural life, in solidarity, in humanitarian and many other fields.
In terms of the Chinese economy, what kind of potential you think China's economics still has the future?
Well, you know, you can read and you can listen around Europe and around the Western world that even Chinese economy experiences difficulties. But to compare Chinese rate of growth, which in times of crisis is 6.9, this is something unimaginable in any other part of the world. So China is maintaining steady economic growth in spite of unfavorable international and world trends. And I think China has capacity to overcome minor oscillations, which are not very much meaningful. But the world as a whole would be only happy to have such a rate of growth like China in times of difficulties.
What kind of examples that Sylvia, your country, in economic growth may present an example for China? Maybe China can follow the similar way to make the economic more healthy?
Well, to tell you very frankly, I think the Chinese nation is very modest and that you are always seeking examples, advices from abroad, while the fact is that if there is a wisdom in running the country, in running economy, it is China. And instead of seeking inspirations from the others, I think the others, including my country, should seek advices and inspirations in China. My country, fortunately, has excellent strategically important relations with China, not from yesterday, not since China has started to grow intensively. From long decades ago, we established very close relations. We have no open problems between Serbia and China, and we have excellent communication. I think Serbia can serve, although small European country, can be a study case what one small country can achieve in partnership with China. China has constructed so many infrastructural projects in Serbia. Some largest European bridges China has constructed in my country. One bridge over the second largest river in Europe, over the Danube, has been finished, and 20 kilometers of accessible roads also finished through cooperation with China. And China right now is undertaking building another bridge over Sava River. And at the same time, China is undertaking a realization of a European project modernizing a railway from Belgrade in Serbia to Budapest in Hungary, and reaching connection with railway to maybe Šenžen and to China. So also to illustrate these close relations between China and Serbia, maybe I would like to mention that China right now is constructing one of the rare cultural centers in Europe, right in Belgrade. And it is constructing this cultural center right where used to be Chinese embassy, which was destroyed in NATO aggression in 1999, before 17 years ago. And here, on the same place, there will be a nice cultural center, I think, to serve this philosophy or cultural connections and cultural exchange, not only with Serbia, but with the whole region of countries on the Balkan and Southeast Europe.